Welcome to YouQube. Today is our second part of our two-part series premiere. The big event coming on campus is the KINSEY SICKS. It's a drag a cappella group. The Cube is super excited to have them here. It's in collaboration with Blue Devil Productions, and it is January 28th. That's a week from today, Wednesday. And it is $7 to $12, and it's at 7:30. So make sure to buy your tickets for that. And without further ado, I'm going to let you get to the second part of our special guests, Sweetie Edgewater and Isabella LaTwa-Collins, talking about drag myths and debunking them. And I hope you have fun with these ladies. So without further ado. And so now what Isabella and I are going to do is something fun. I found this article that was 10 drag myths, and I haven't read it, and Isabella hasn't read it. And so we're going to just pull up these myths and just react and debunk or not debunk. I don't know. Haven't seen them. So let's find out. Alrighty, are you ready, Isabella?
My body is ready.
Good. So, myth number 1. All drag queens are gay.
Really, queen?
Really? Well, for example, I identify as pansexual myself. Have you met a straight drag queen? I know they do exist, but have you met one?
I feel like I have once, but I don't remember their name, and I'm so sorry for that. But they do exist. They're not very common, but they do exist.
Yeah, and it's, like, drag is a big part of gay culture, but as our continuing education will teach us, not everyone in the gay culture identifies as exactly gay or homosexual. There's bisexual people, pansexual people, asexual people, all of these things. Well, some trans queens identify as straight too. Mm-hmm. So they are a female who's attracted to men. So, straight. There you go.
Preach.
Alrighty, nice. We debunked that one.
Killing it.
Yes. Drag queens want to be women. Well, I like Colton. I like Colton staying the way Colton is. There are trans queens, as we talked about already. But it's not all of us. Once again, trans is something you are, drag is something you do. They're not the same thing. Anything else to add on that?
Yeah, I love being me. And I give props to all the women out there that are doing what they do, but I also love being DeAndre at the end of the day as well. And so, yeah, again.
I like DeAndre being DeAndre too.
Oh, thanks. Good try.
Best friend status. Myth number 3. Drag queens only do drag for money.
Well, that's not all they do it for, let me tell you. Well, okay. Look.
Serve it.
And let me just fix this real quick. This is my mother's hair, by the way. I'm giving her a shout out in case she sees this and realizes I'm wearing it. But, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of queens that just do it for the money, but then there's also queens that do it for different charities and different causes and stuff like that. I, for one, am a huge proponent of doing benefit shows to raise money for AIDS awareness and for LGBT homeless youth. I've also done a benefit show for a little girl who was suffering with leukemia, or who is currently fighting the battle of leukemia, and so I think that there's a multitude of different ways that you can do drag. It's kind of just what you want it to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even going back to UW-Stout events, the Spring Drag Show, tell us a little bit about how that is not just people making money.
Yes, every year, for the past 14 years actually, we have been doing a show here called Katana Palooza at UW-Stout, which was something that was started by the Chippewa Valley Queens, in memory of a student that was here at UW-Stout and also performed at Scooters as well. Her name was Katana Kim, and she was a beautiful queen. I actually just saw a picture of her for the very first time today, and she was gorgeous. But yeah, she passed, and they created this event in her honor, and what it is it's an event where our school gets a chance to come together, and the professionals from across the state have an opportunity to come together to raise money for a scholarship that we'll be giving out in her memory. So, yeah.
All right, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Number 4, a drag queen is less of a man.
Oh. Who is this
Shady.
article written by?
This is from Huffington Post.
Of course.
This is from Huffington Post. Well, it's debunking the myth.
Yeah, that's true.
We're just stealing the titles.
You're right.
Stolen.
You're right.
But yeah, I think that's rude.
Yeah, I don't even have a comment for that one. I'm gonna let y'all sit on that.
This next one's gonna make me laugh. All drag queens are tops.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna comment. I really don't want to put myself on blast like that, so I'm not.
I'll put myself on blast and no. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Just no. Well, anyways, number 6. Anyone can be a drag queen. Isabella's dying over here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is the thing. Baby queens of the world, listen to me. I was once a baby queen, like literally a year and a half ago, so I understand the struggle, girl. But there's people that is meant for, and listen. I encourage you to listen. I encourage you to just soak it in. You might think these bitches are being hard on you. I'm sorry, I just said the B word in this.
It's okay.
You might think that people are being hard on you, but they're just trying to help you. And I had to learn that the hard way, but God bless them, because without them, I would not be looking like this. So, listen, but there's some people that just should not. I mean, I admire the passion, and I'm all about helping people, but girl, no. So, that's my piece of advice. As someone that's been in it, has been there, knows what's up. They never stop learning and always keep growing.
If you want a taste of the sweetie optimism, I like to think of it as drag is... Some people are better at it. Some people aren't. Some people are predisposed to be better at it. Some people aren't. Sometimes you just have to work harder. But I think anyone can try it. I mean, look at me.
Killing it.
Killing it. And I was a baby queen. I'm still a baby queen.
You are a baby queen. You're like a...
You should have seen me at the fall show. It was rough.
Girl, you're like a fetus.
I'm like a fetus.
I'm sorry, okay. Let's go to the next one.
Okay. Drag queens never use their boy names. Hi, my name's Colton.
Hi, DeAndre. I will note, and you probably have experienced this, I respond to Isabella in public. Like my drag mom, whenever I go and visit her and stuff, she just calls me Isabella naturally, and so I automatically react to it. So I could be out in Dayfish DeAndre mode, and I wouldn't even care. So I respond to either.
See, I win because everyone calls me sweetie anyways. Because I'm
Oh,
sweet.
how cute.
And number 8, wearing a dress makes you a drag queen.
No.
What's a start?
Yeah.
But also, some drag queens wear pants, and they'll look damn good in it. Fact. This one can rock some pants.
I try. Jumpers, they're cute.
Number 9, all drag queens are bitchy.
Absolutely not. I have never met a bitchy drag queen in my life. About to start, so can you please? I know that's really hard for you to do, but thanks. We're trying to film a video. Hi. And I'm not one. Sweetie's not one. Well.
What are you saying?
You're sweeter than honey, girl.
Oh, good.
You're sweeter than the honey beige setting powder I used on my face.
Basically, it's the same as normal life. Some people are nice, some people aren't. That's it. And number 10, all drag queens shave.
No.
No?
My sister, once upon a time, was a bearded queen. She was sickening.
And I mean, there's Conchita Wurst, too. Obviously, she is fearless and fierce and flawless and on point.
Love her. Her brow game is so strong, too.
Yeah. And so that's it, I think, for all our myths. Yeah, that's all our myths. So I hope y'all feel edumacated.
I do.
Good.
I don't like to think very often, but when I do, I really just apply myself.
Good. Someone needs to.
Oh, hell no.
So yeah, awesome. I'm really hoping that you folks enjoyed learning about drag a bit more. And don't forget to buy your tickets and go to the Kinseys. It's Wednesday, January 28th.
28th.
And it is in the Great Hall in the MSC.
And let it be known that they were on America's Got Talent. They are super good.
And they have a movie.
And they have a movie. And you can check them out on YouTube. Just give them a good little searchy search.
Yeah, we'll put a couple links down below. They're awesome. And buy your tickets and go. And so basically, just remember, if you have any questions for a future episode, just message us on our Facebook, email us, even comment on YouTube, or message us on YouTube. We love to get your questions and answer them in a future episode. And stay tuned for next week. And subscribe
to Wow Presents. Just kidding.
Well, you can subscribe to them too because they're fearless. But subscribe to YouQube.
YouQube. Where are we doing it? Here?
I don't know.
Here?
Subscribe? I don't know.
It'll be somewhere.
It's going to be somewhere. And come on, YouQube. Let's get sickening!